to the girls. We're here at the Dragonfly Cafe, kicking off our new season of the girls, Janine, and we're now seeing further into Lackawanna County as well.
We just keep expanding. We are excited, and we want to say hi to all of our friends in Lackawanna County.
Yeah, everybody's watching us all over the world. They're watching us online, and now we're getting to visit some of the great businesses and some of the great things to do outside of our area here in the Hazleton area. So if there's anything great you have going on, make sure you go on our Facebook page and let us know about it.
Yes, so we're getting back into the swing of things like you are with back to school and back to different schedules and bringing you new shows. So it's really been an exciting summer. I'm going to miss those days of summer.
Well, we could try and keep them alive a little longer. It's been very nice outside, and you could try and keep your tan alive with some of that fake tan gel.
I love Jergens cream. If anyone wants to know what I use when I actually do get a fake tan, it's that Jergens cream, and it kind of fades into a healthy tan.
Yeah, it's really nice. Yeah, and the sun's not that great for you anyhow, but we are always trying to stay positive. You know, we do have the winter coming, but we still have positive things to do. We have a lot of things to do here in northeastern and central Pennsylvania. As you said, over the summertime, we did a lot of great things. The kids are back in school. What grades are your kids in?
Hooray! Hooray!
Yeah.
Hooray!
It's the
Come on,
most
Moms.
wonderful time.
Let me
of the
hear
year.
it. Deep down, you're all excited that the kiddos are back in school, and I really think that the kids are happy to be back because kids need schedules too.
Yeah, and they miss their friends, you know?
They miss their friends, they miss playing all the sports that you take a break from. The summer was great. I worked from home a lot. The kids and I spent a lot of time together. They went to Knoebels, they went to Hershey Park, they went swimming, they went to Eagle Rock.
They went to Nana and Pop's house.
They went
we
to
took
Nana
them to the museum.
and Pop's vacation house. So they had an awesome time. And so did we. Like I said, we were in Lackawanna County recently with Russ Kanzler, and we're up there with the Rail Riders, and we had a great time, and yeah, we just had a really good summer.
Yeah, well, I'm looking forward to the fall. Sometimes this summer gets a little overwhelming, and you look forward to the next thing because it's coming whether we want it or not. Sure. So we have to look all of the positive things. We have a lot of holidays coming up, yes. A lot of family get-togethers, and a lot of things you could decorate your house and just, you know, keep busy in addition to work.
I like the 4 seasons. That's why I'm a northeastern PA girl.
Yeah, a lot of positive things going on. Well, we have beautiful flowers again from our friends up at Smith Floral, and they are, let's see if I can hammer this name real good. This is a Lysianthus and asters, and they are magnificent. If they look pretty to you on TV, you should see them in person. They look like they're fake.
Very good.
Aren't they beautiful?
My kind of flower.
Yeah, and we had to put this cupcake.
Them.
We had to put the cupcake over here, the red velvet cupcake from the Dragonfly, because, hello.
Red velvet's my favorite, but they have terrific homemade desserts here. Obviously, we're taping at the end of the day, and they had one little cupcake left that we had to
Thank God.
put on. It's a superstar here, and the iced coffee to go. But today, let's get to our guests. Let's get this new season on the road. We have Joseph Pecora. He is the owner of J. Pecora Photography, and he is not only an exceptional photographer, but he caught my eye because he has a project that he started. He launched it off in the Hazleton area called Photo Positive. And you're going to hear later on that, you know, in our society, and I know the media gets pounded for being so negative, I would hope that our station provides a lot more positive within this community, but you're going to hear more about the Positive Project and what it means to you, the community, even the country at this time.
Right, stay positive. Sometimes you have to think positive in order to actually have positive in your life. So
absolutely.
He's a young guy, and he's trying to spread this throughout the world, and we're starting here with it, and we're going to spread through everyone being exposed to it. So we'll be the first to get his message out there on television, and you're going to want to hear what he has to say. You could be involved in it yourself too, but it's very interesting. It's something new. So without further ado, I guess you stay tuned, because we will be right back.
Welcome back. You're watching the girls here on SSP TV. Again, we are now seen in Lackawanna County, so hello to all of our viewers out there. Joe Pecora is with us. He's our first guest on a brand new season, and we're happy to be back here at the Dragonfly since everyone loves coming here. If you haven't checked out the Fly, come on down to Hazleton, right on Broad Street. Awesome, awesome cafe.
Yes, yes it is.
All right,
I love
so
it.
you are the owner of Pecora Photography. You're a professional photographer, and we want everyone to know why you're here today. Tell us about your background.
Well, first I'd like to say thank you for bringing me on the show. I'm really excited to be here. I'm really excited to share the Photo Positive project with you guys, which we'll get into a little more later.
Okay.
But I'm a professional photographer based out of Hazleton. I have a studio in Hazel Township, and I do a lot of work in Northeast Pennsylvania. I do a lot of weddings, event photography, and portrait photography. But if I would say that I specialize in anything, I'd say that I specialize in commercial work.
Okay.
Not so much still lifes, but more promotional work. Because for me, photography is all about communicating ideas. So I really enjoy working with performing artists specifically. I do album covers and promotional photos for their websites and stuff like that. And I really enjoy that work because I really enjoy lighting, and I really enjoy, trying to communicate a message or like an attitude or a brand through creativity.
All right, so what you've been explaining to Janine and our audience watching is you have a mind of art. You're very artistic to me. You're a young guy. So what made you choose photography?
Well, I did try a couple other things. I tried painting, and I do enjoy sculpture too. But something just clicked when I picked up the camera. When I grew up in a rural agricultural community, and I spent a lot of time outside. I didn't have cable, so I pretty much spent all my time outside just kind of enjoying nature and enjoying everything that I saw. So photography, in the beginning, it was really just a way for me to kind of like communicate all the beauty that I saw around me. And then I learned to take that beauty and reimagine it to create images for other people.
Your job is a lot like our job dealing with TV. People think photography, oh, I can do it. I have a camera. I have a smartphone that they can do that job. Same thing with television. I could sit there and I could interview someone, but
Right.
really, if you do that job, you know how difficult it is to make it look beautiful or to look simple on camera.
Right.
And this project that you came up with yourself, again, like my mom said, to spread this across the beauty of social media, to spread this message across the world
Yes.
is something that we need more of in this world, and it's called Photo Positive, the Photo Positive Project.
Yes.
And that is exactly why we wanted you on with us for our first show. So tell us about that.
Okay, so like I said, photography for me is all about communicating ideas, and Carl Frankel, one of the co-presidents of the Hazleton Area Art League, had asked me to be involved in the annual Art Youth Exposition.
Okay.
And I wanted to create a way for people to share their own ideas. I wanted people to be able to communicate their own ideas through photography. I wanted to kind of make like an interactive gallery instead of having photography be something that you kind of just look at and be like, oh, that's really nice, that's beautiful. Like, it's great to share images, but I think it's really cool to get people more involved in the art and make them a part of it.
And it's
Right.
such a strong message. And you have an extensive background not only with professional photography, but I see here you're a member of the Hazleton Area Art League, no surprise. Also, you were awarded Young Entrepreneur of the Year for 2015 by the
Yes.
Greater Hazleton Chamber of
Yes, that was
Commerce.
very exciting, very exciting.
Well earned. I'm sure that was because of the Photo Positive Project.
Yes, it was.
And also, what I noticed mostly about yours and what I enjoyed the most when I visited your site is most times you go to an art gallery and you'll look at either pictures, photos, artwork, and you'll be your interpretation of what the person was trying to get across. So everyone has a different interpretation. Whereas with yours, you have people actually write phrases on their art, so they're actually speaking to you. The
Yes.
words are right there. So you can still get other messages out of it, but the artwork is actually speaking to you.
Right,
It was
right.
really cool to see that.
Now for time purposes, we have a focus group coming up on the girls, and you're going to see how that all works. We're actually going to be writing our messages on our bodies, but your focus group, they are going to be using the whiteboards,
These
right?
whiteboards, yes.
Okay. Now your message here that you have today is actually the motto behind the Photo Positive Project.
Yes, that's correct. So the motto for the Photo Positive Project is change your thoughts, change your world.
Okay, and why did you decide on that?
So our actions and like the way let's see, I'm trying to think how to explain this. The
What
way
we
that
think is what we become.
Right. What we think is what we become, and it determines how we approach every situation that we're in. And if we have kind of a negative, standoffish attitude, if we're a little bit afraid to, interact with other people, and if we're afraid to kind of voice what we feel inside, a lot of times the opportunities that are presented to us are passed up.
Right,
So
and
today
it's sometimes really easy to say, change your thoughts, change your world. However, sometimes if you're bombarded with negative thoughts, so that's why
Right.
your project is so wonderful, because you're trying to get more people to think positive and give positive reinforcement
Right,
around there, so
exactly.
those positive vibes are all there, so you can change your thoughts.
Exactly. Yeah, and the project's designed to be held at events, so it's very interactive. People will write the messages directly on their body during the event, and I'll take a photo of them at the event and we'll hang it up right in the gallery immediately after we take the image. So this gallery grows throughout the day as more people come through.
I love it.
And
I love it.
everybody can see these messages, not just people that participate, but usually the people that are a little bit nervous about it at first, they'll see the other messages and be like, you know what, like I have something I want to share too. And it's amazing because the project, wherever the project's held, I always notice that the energy of the room just like increases as time goes on, yeah.
And you can look at one message and you can interpret it how you would like. And you're going to see that when we come right back with our guest, Joseph Pecora. He's a photographer, but he has an awesome project, and we wanted to spread throughout the country, hopefully on the girls here. It's called Photo Positive, and we're going to meet some inspiring guests when we come right back here on SSP TV. And we're back here on The Girls. We're at the Dragonfly in Hazleton, Pennsylvania. And Joe told us how the Photo Positive works. And now we have our focus group here. So explain how you picked all these important people.
Okay, so everybody here is really supportive and really awesome, but I also feel like they reflect what the project represents as far as sharing positive messages and really empowering people.
All right.
So we have my parents down here at the end who have always been super supportive of me, even when I thought it was crazy for starting this project. And I have Michael Delmonico here, who is an awesome photographer and friend of mine. We do a lot of work together, and he has his own photography business as well called Delmonico Photography.
Okay.
We have Leanne Polovinsky over here, who we've been friends a long time. And I'm also very good friends with her brother.
Okay.
And she is the recently elected co-president of the Hazleton Area Art League.
Very nice.
And she's done several photo positives with me in the past. And I have Mary Malone over here, who got me involved with the Hazleton Chamber and really showed me what it means to be a local business that is involved with the community, and showed me the impact that can have. So I'm really happy to have her here too.
Very good. So we have an awesome focus group. And as we said, we're going to flip over your messages for Photo Positive and see what you decided to pick. So tell us what you decided on and how you selected that.
Well, we're in the midst of the gardening season, and I love that. And so I guess I was thinking gardening, and I wrote, plant seeds of goodness, harvest happiness.
Very nice. And you're
Okay. I think it's very important for people to think positive. I think we live in a world where people are fed negativity all the time, and that affects our thinking, and then we treat each other with disrespect instead of kindness and understanding. So you are what you think positive.
I love it. Mike?
All right, so mine, you are not alone in parentheses. Essentially, when you start to kind of like recess yourself from everybody, from feeling kind of down and not really supportive of yourself, it's really important to remember that there's a lot of people around you, and that's why I have like that enclosed, because you really just close yourself off a lot of the time. But once you get past that and you see like there's others who can support you and really help what you're doing, it really makes a difference.
Oh my God, you guys are really impressing me with your quotes. I'm getting pressure here for ours coming up.
I was just standing here also without a microphone, like I can't say anything, but they're like really deep and really inspirational. Okay, Leanne, how about you?
So I have adopt your best friend. I think it's so important that we all remember that there are so many animals out there that don't have anybody to love them, and they really, really, really need wonderful homes. So always keep that in mind.
And what is your pet that you have that we've been talking about?
We were talking about my cat. Her name is Kitty, and she's absolutely fantastic.
And she goes to work with you in your legal office, so she's Attorney Kitty.
She's an attorney kitty, yes.
All right, and Marianne.
I have Community Strong. I would like to say not only did we teach Joe maybe a thing or two about with a small business, with his photography business, and he's been such an asset to the chamber, but also reminding us that in everyone's individual messages, that together, not only businesses, but individuals, and even our four-legged friends make our community strong, and to put that message out there, and that reminder sometimes. And I've really enjoyed in all of the different venues that Joe has had this project in the greater Hazleton areas. Sometimes it's a surprising thing. You know, it seems such a simple concept and idea, but how empowering to write that message out and be reminded of it.
Well, it is very, very mindful to do that as well, because people can speak sometimes and you may hear what they're saying, but when you sum it up and you write it down, it really makes an impact, especially when someone explains as you did. And with community, of course, unity is right in that word. So, hello, we all have to come together for the positive message, and we are a strong group of people. We can make the community proud. Okay, well, I want to thank our focus group for coming and for sharing your great ideas with us and your thoughts. And now, I guess it's your and my turn, Janine. We're going to do our photo positives.
So with the magic of TV, we actually have our messages on our arms right now.
Yes,
So
we
should we
are.
reveal them?
Go ahead, you're first.
Okay. Mine is believe in yourself. And I chose that because I feel that sometimes people don't have enough self-confidence or self-esteem to follow their dreams. They listen to other people too much. So believe in yourself, and if you think you can do it, you definitely can accomplish anything.
Well, mine was something that I told you kids as youngsters, and then I sent you off to college with the message because mommy wouldn't be there all the time. So mine is respect God, yourself, and others. And I had said to you, if you have a decision to make, if you could say, am I respecting God, myself, and other people by doing this? And the answer is yes, then that's a pretty good way to make a decision. And it sort of has carried through life with us because, after all, respect for one another is really a great thing to do. It's not just you living here.
Amen to that.
Beautiful.
And if
So-
anyone wants information on getting or to participate in the Photo Positive Project, you can reach
Okay.
Joe, and he has his arms all done with his Be Positive message.
You can find me on Facebook or Instagram. Just look up the Photo Positive Project, and you know, just be positive. I hope I hear from you guys soon, and the project can be held pretty much at any event, so don't be afraid to ask about it.
Okay, Joe, so in addition to the Photo Positive Project, you do other projects as well that are just as interesting.
Yes, I'm doing a lot of exciting things right now. One of the things that I'm really enjoying is I'm working with the Humboldt Tap House, which is another awesome local business. I go there during events and I capture photos of people having an awesome time. I capture product shots. The performing artists that are there, they get a lot of really great music. So I capture all these images so they can share them on social media and just kind of like share what's going on. You know, it's really cool.
Right,
And I'm
another
also-
side of them when they're having a drink, they're
Right,
really loose.
Right, exactly. And I'm also really excited about a creative project that's coming up with the band 1224. We're going to be doing a lot of promotional work for their new website, and I'm just really excited because we have a lot of really cool ideas that we're going to be putting into, putting into motion for that.
Right, so we're hoping to encourage you to be positive, have positive thoughts around you, surround yourself with positiveness, and get yourself a dry erase marker already. Put it on yourself, because I'm going to wear mine for the rest of the day and try to spread some positiveness out there. So we're positive we're going to see you again, right, Janine?
Yes, thanks for joining us here on The Girls. Again, thank you to our guest, Joe, our first guest on a brand new season, and thank you especially to Lackawanna County for joining us here on SST TV. We'll see you next time.